So we need to mute.
You're already in the recording. It's okay. So welcome to Ace of Cups. This is something that came to me, I don't even know how. It just came to me. I was playing around with cards and I was really feeling like, you know, my daughter, she's 10, she's in love with Valentine's Day. She loves love. And so, you know, since she's come into my life, I have had a new appreciation for Valentine's Day and a new perspective on it, that it's about love, generally, more broadly. And even more than that, the Ace of Cups represents like a new beginning. And it's this beautiful, fresh new beginning where you get this overflowing of love, and you get so much overflowing from yourself that you come to the Two of Cups, where you partner up and you give that love out. And then it goes on from there. And so, you know, really the beginning of that is our love for ourselves. And so one of the things that I wanted to have you do just before we get started with the practice is to grab your journal, grab a piece of paper, and write down 3 things. So the first thing is going to be a new or fresh energy you can bring to an already existing relationship. So a new beginning, a relationship in your life that needs a new beginning. And the second thing is a new relationship that you might be looking to bring into your life. So maybe you're missing, you know, a friendship that feels like family, or a person in your life that has a good mother energy or a good father energy or something like that. So some new love to bring in. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but this is definitely the point to bring that in if you're single.
Elizabeth, what was the third one again? I had to step away.
I haven't said the third one yet.
Oh, you haven't? Okay, great.
No, we're on the second one. So the second was to someone new, to bring in some new love to your life, whether that's romantic or friendship or whatever. And obviously for the first one, that could be family, partner, friend, whatever, that new energy coming into an old relationship. And finally, yourself. So what new and fresh energy can you bring into yourself? And this is a hard one. I actually ran through a bit of these concepts with my daughter, again, 10 years old, wanted to see what she had to say. And, you know, the concept of self-love is really interesting, and it's really complex, and it's really hard to know off the top of your head, like, how do I love myself? And just as you're answering these questions and reflecting, a bit of my perspective is that we express love to ourselves by surviving. We express love to ourselves by waking up each day, by showering, by feeding ourselves. All of these things are acts of self-love. It is the act of receiving that love from ourselves that we struggle with, in seeing that we are day to day expressing love to ourselves. And this happens in all of those relationships that you look at, the 3 that we've just written out. You know, you can invite someone new into your life, but if you're not able to receive the love that they're bringing, you're not going to be able to appreciate that. So, you know, in all of these situations, how are you being given love that you're not actually receiving? Is another thing to reflect on. You definitely don't have to do that right now, but it's just some things to chew on, some things to consider. And I know myself, one of the strong indicators of I'm doing something that's really good for myself, or it's like a big gesture of self-love, is if I don't want to do it. Usually if I'm like, I don't want to do it, it means that there's something there. I'm just being resistant to my own it's the equivalent of being like, get your love away from me, sort of thing. So we all have our little quirks, and you may see them pop up from time to time. But really the aim of this practice is for us to really feel filled up, to experience that being filled up. And as with all of my classes, when you can, even for a brief moment on your mat, experience some kind of emotion, if you have that breakthrough, or you have that even feelings of euphoria and that sort of thing, we can always call on the memory of that later. And for some of us, like if you've been through trauma, that you can relive the past, that the past will come up as a lived experience. And anxiety, people with anxiety will experience this too, where you're like living in that moment. And we can use that, our ability to draw on those negative things and relive those negative things, and start to relive these beautiful moments of feeling filled up, feeling fulfilled, feeling like I love myself. So what does it actually feel like to love yourself? And that might be something, again, to unpack over time. So as for our practice, we are going to start on our backs. Yay! Start on our backs with a support underneath the upper back. So I will move over to the mat and show you. And in this practice, I would really like you to listen to yourself. So if you reach a point that feels, or you come into something that does not go right for you, moving into something that does, you can always just lie back on your mat if you need to. So I have this blanket rolled up so it comes underneath the shoulder blades. The arms come out to the sides, the crown of the head comes down to the earth, and the legs come out long. An alternate to this could be a rolled up blanket underneath the spine. So placing it at the base of the spine, lying back, aligning it with the spine. Again, arms come out wide. Don't place your hand in a burning cauldron, as I just did. All right. And again, legs out long. If you're having trouble with the lower back, you can always stand the feet on the earth and let the knees fall into center. So making your way, finding this posture. Maybe you turn off the lights in your space. Maybe you want a blanket over you. Help you feel cozy and safe. And everything I give in this practice, I give to myself. taking this moment to maybe say that to yourself. Everything I give to myself. Feeling the heart open. The gentle rise and fall of your breath. And we're aiming to have the crown of the head connecting to the earth. So there's a gentle opening in the throat. And just allow the muscles of the face to soften and settle back toward the earth. And now that you have settled into your breath, we become aware of the connection of the crown and the earth. And from the crown of the head, you send out a light that travels around, down into the earth, circles around under the body, and comes back in for your feet. This light splits in two as it moves up the leg. The streams of light join together at the hip and move back up the torso, through the neck and down the crown of the head into the earth. This is the first loop of energy you will create in this practice. Your crown is your connection to all, to the universal energy, to the song that sings the universe, to the unity of our existence. It is an ethereal, universal love. The earth is our connection to root. To all material things that have come before us, and all that will come from us. And as these divine energies merge, traveling through the body together, feel yourself plugged in and connected to all. Through the crown of the head into the earth, traveling back in through the feet, up the body, feel this cycle running through you, crown to feet and back again. The divine vision and imprint courses through your veins. You are part of what was, what will be, and what will come again. Opening your heart to this feeling of the eternal. And as you feel this moving through your body, call out for the self that is eternal. Ask them to show themselves to you, or to share their voice, or however they communicate. Some may call this the higher self, the actualized self, the soul. You may ask them to show you what you need to see. Allow them to merge with your current body and move with you through this practice. Begin to connect the soles of the feet together and bring the knees out wide. Reaching your arms up overhead, connecting the fingertips. In whatever way feels right, maybe you bring the palms together, maybe you interlace the fingers, maybe you just hook your index fingers or your middle fingers together. You may want to wrap a rolled up blanket around the ankles or place pillows under the knees to support you. And though you have switched positions, that cycle that moves from crown to feet is still there. Relax the hips, relax the face, relax the elbows toward the earth. Breathe deeply and open the front body. And when you're ready, bring your awareness into your heart space. Bring your awareness to the rhythm of your beating heart. Feel your heart opening and blossoming like a flower opening to the sun. And you see that that sunlight exists in your belly, just above the belly button. An inner warmth is opening, a yellow light. You may feel a warming sensation as your solar plexus begins to activate. The heart opening to the sunlight of your solar plexus. And you begin to see another cycle emerging out from the heart into the solar plexus and back up to the heart. A swirling vortex of energy opening up in the center of your body, spinning faster and faster, bright and vibrant and warming. This is the center of the infinite within you. And from this vortex at the center of your body, see a light emerge and shoot up the right arm, moving down through the left arm, crossing through back into the vortex, down the right leg, up the left, crossing again up the right arm and down the left, down the right leg, and up the left. See this light travel in this figure 8 shape, up one arm and down the other, down one leg and up the other. And as you trace this through the body, it begins to speed up. Crossing and meeting at that energy center, the space of the infinite within you. And relaxing your body into this shape. You feel the movement of this energy powering through you. A reminder that everything you need is always already inside of you. Bring your awareness back to the swirling center. Draw your knees into center. Bring your arms out to your sides, palms face down. Letting the lower back open. Settling into the moment. Extend your left arm alongside the ear and turn over onto your left side into the fetal position. Removing anything from your mat. And then slowly and gently bring yourself up to seated. Finding yourself a comfortable seat. Maybe propping up the hips. One heel in front of the other, knees drawn down to the earth. Supports under the knees if they're up high. Draw the shoulders down the back. Let the elbows become heavy. as the crown of the head lifts. Settle into your breath. Send the arms forward. Draw the shoulder blades together. And feel your energy extend from your heart to your fingertips. Feel the energy of your heart fill this space. And allow your palms to move slowly apart as this heart energy grows and becomes stronger. Slowly moving the arm. Each time you feel it grow, it might be with each breath. It will be different for all of us. As we send the arms out wider and wider. Fingers outstretched. Eyes closed or soft gaze. And you feel this heart energy extend. Maybe your arms draw back beyond the shoulder, as far as they will go. Continue to lengthen the neck and stay strong and long in the body. As you hold to the depth of where you can extend. Feeling your heart immense. Bring the left palm down to the floor, reach the right fingertips up toward the sky and come over toward the left side. Opening the right side ribs, breathing in. Turn the right palm up toward the sky, come up to the center, and come back to massive heart pose. That's what we'll call it. Opening wide, feeling that space, feeling immense. And turn the right palm down to the floor. Extend the left fingertips up to the sky and come over toward the right side. Heart reaches skyward. Breathing into those ribs. Turn the left palm up toward the sky, coming back. Heart big and open. And release your fingertips to the earth. Lift the chest and heart. Lift the chin slightly. And breathe. And the right leg out long. Rotate the hips toward the left knee. Reach the right hand for the outside of the right foot, or place your fingertips anywhere along that outside edge. Rotate chest and heart toward the sky. Left hand lifts up and over. Breathe into the left side ribs. Relax the knees. Deep breaths. So this could look like this. Choose your depth. Find your edge and stay there and breathe. Find length. If it hurts your neck to look up, you can look down toward the ground. And inhale, coming up to center. Rotate the hips toward the right leg. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to fold over the leg. We'll bring the fingertips to the earth. Draw them back up. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to fold over the leg. Draw the fingertips back up, rising up. And fold over the leg. Draw them back. Rising up. Folding over. 2 more. Inhale. Rowing and exhale, folding. And on our last fold, we hold. So wherever that is for you, maybe your hands are on your feet, squaring off the shoulders, or maybe your hands are on the earth. You can always bend the knee to bring the hands to the foot. And then slowly and gradually open the back of the leg. Wiggle the left toes to release tension in the left knee. One more round of breath. And inhale the arms up. Exhale your arms to your side. And we bring the right foot in. Switch the cross of the feet. So if you had your right foot forward, the left foot comes forward this time. Drawing the knees down toward the earth. Hips are higher than the knees. So use your bolster, use your props to create this tall spine. Shoulders weighing down toward the earth. Neck is long, chin is tucked slightly. Bring your hands to your belly or on either side of your belly, drawing the elbows in toward your side. lifting the chest and heart. On our inhales, we'll begin to send and draw that energy out from the solar plexus. Feel it travel out with the palms, that warm solar light, until your arms are fully extended. And feeling your belly extend from your body to your fingertips. This brilliant sunshine, warmth. And again, you feel your palms part more and more. As this energy grows, you may find it travels much faster than the heart. It sends the arms out to your side faster than the heart. This energy wants to grow. And it's so bright. And it's almost as if you can see the sun shooting out of your palms and out of your center and brightening the entire room. Maybe the whole building, maybe the whole city. You are immense. Sending those fingertips out long and stopping only when the body cannot move the arms back anymore. Keep the neck long, keep the belly lifted. Relax the knees, relax the feet. Sit here in the immensity of your own sunlight. Begin to turn your left palm down to the floor. So it's behind your hips slightly. Right arm reaches up and twist and look over the left shoulder. Breathing into this twist. Keeping the right hip grounded, relaxing the knee. Breathe into the right side body. Look down toward your left fingertips. Turning your right palm toward the right side. Lifting the left arm. Right hand comes down. Left arm comes up, looking over the right shoulder. Looking down toward the right fingertips, breathing into the left side body. Relax the knees, relax the feet. Bringing the left palm toward the left side. And bringing your arms back to immensity, palms facing forward. In line with the belly. Lifting chest, lifting the neck, lifting the ears up off the shoulder. Relax the lower body. And release the fingertips to the earth. Send the left leg out long. Right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Rotate your hips toward the right knee. And then send the left fingertips out toward the outside edge of the left foot. So it could be standing anywhere along that line. Right hand out of right hip. And reach for the left toes. Find length. Deep breath. Inhale, coming up. Both arms reach up toward the sky. We exhale, fold over the legs. Draw the fingertips back. Inhale, grow. Breathe in and exhale, fold. Find your flow. Inhale and exhale. We have two more. Reaching up toward the sky. Exhale, fold. Run those fingertips up the body and grow. Last one, we hold. If your hands are to your feet, square off your shoulders. Lengthen the spine. Relax the knees, wiggle the toes. Surrender the head, neck, and shoulder. One more round of breath. And we begin to grow ourselves back, turning over into a table position, removing things from the mat, but having your props close. So maybe you have a block or that rolled up blanket still ready to help support you. So there's two different ways to get into the next posture. One is from table, and the other is from down dog. I like down dog because it gives more space. So you can go ahead and send your hips up and back, down dog. And then send the right knee toward the outside of the right wrist, foot toward the left wrist, squaring off the hips. So where the rolled up blanket comes in is that you can bring it underneath you, step the leg over top of the blanket, and then have it fit underneath the right hip and in the left hip flexor, the left hip spot there. And that will help you to square your hips or block books, a pillow underneath the right hip. You're also welcome to bring in a bolster for when you walk forward. So finding length first in the spine, we'll inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, fold. Inhale, chest and heart come forward, lift up, and exhale, fold. One more time like that, fingertips to the earth. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and exhale, fold over the legs. So using anything underneath your torso for support or coming all the way down to the earth. And it's in this posture that we dig. So the deepest and darkest shadows tend to be buried in our lower bodies. But that's also where our deepest strength resides. So as you pull up the gunk, maybe the negative self-talk, all I keep hearing is, I'm a badass bitch. So how does that express itself through you? Out of pain, out of discomfort, what is your powerful self? And your higher self, remember, is merged with you, and she knows the truth. Or he, they. And so as maybe feelings of limitation or memories, negative self-talk, any of that that comes up simultaneously, we experience what is good about those things. I have fallen down, but every time I have fallen down, I have gotten back up again. I've been burnt, but still I rise. My Angelou, I think. Feel that current of energy rising up from the hip. The vibration that moves out in the body as you call back your higher self, your fully integrated or actualized self. They've come to do this work with you. If you cannot see what is badass about you, they can. And they know it because they live it. They are it. Two more rounds of breath. And then plant your palms underneath your shoulders. Come back into a table position or into a down dog. So if you're in table, extend the right leg out long, maybe shake it out. If you're in down dog, grounding that right heel, maybe pulsing. And you'll transition to the other side. So preparing your blanket. Maybe you send the left leg back behind you and bring the left knee to the left wrist, but toward the right wrist. Square off those hips, look behind you. See that that leg is coming straight out of the hip, that it's not on some sort of weird angle. And we walk the fingertips out, fold. Step the fingers forward, inhale, lift, chest and heart come forward, long spine, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Find that long spine, find that length in the neck, and exhale, fold. This time all the way coming into your posture. I have found my way through darkness and through tragedy. And I have affirmed my life over and over again. Find your higher self again. Find that self. And what strengths are hidden in your left hip. I've tried and failed, but I begin again. It is always possible to start again. And unlike the times that came before it, you know what you know now. Two more rounds of breath. And then stand your hands underneath your shoulder, tuck your toes under, and step back into down dog or come back into your table position. Lengthening the left heel toward the floor, extending the left leg out long. And then coming down onto the knees, lowering all the way down onto your belly. Extend the right arm out to your side, either in line with the shoulder or slightly up. Lift the left leg up high, bend in the knee, and bring it all the way over. Rest your ear on your mat. Extend the left fingertips up toward the sky. And find a place to rest. Call back that swirling energy between the heart and the solar plexus. See if you can deepen your breath, expand out the edges of your body. And in this moment, say to yourself, I accept myself as I am. Repeating that back to yourself, I accept myself as I am. Feeling that in that cycle of energy between the heart and the solar plexus, I accept myself as I am. Try not to collapse between the shoulder blades. Make your way back through center, hands underneath the forehead, knees bent, feet moving from side to side, or bringing the legs out long, resting with the big toes together. And again, feel that heart solar plexus cauldron energy, the cauldron of healing, swirling into the earth. Feel it on your back body, in the hollow of your back, this churning energy. And we'll send the left arm out to the side, either in line with the shoulder or slightly up. The right hand helps to press the body over toward the left side. So right leg lifts, bend at the knee, foot over toward the right side. Sorry, left leg lifts. And right arm extends up toward the ceiling. Rotating the wrist or moving in a circle to find the perfect position, the perfect resting position that will help to open, not collapsing between the shoulder blades, staying mindful of the left leg that it's in the right position. Resting your left ear or side of the head to the mat. And coming back to the energy of the heart and the solar plexus. What emerges out of your center. And perhaps you return to the mantra, I accept myself as I am. I accept myself as I am. Deepening the breath, expanding out the edges of the body, inflating the belly like a balloon. And when you're ready, bringing yourself back onto your belly, hands underneath the forehead, grounding the third eye, and you can bring the tops of the feet to the earth or bend the knees and move the feet from side to side. Feel that cauldron of healing, the swirling vortex of your own personal power and energy extending down into the ground and up through the body, through the back body toward the sky. When you're ready, gently make your way onto your back, sending one arm out to the side, turning over into the fetal position first, and then shifting over onto your back. Draw the right knee into the chest. Keep the left knee bent but on the earth. Right heel comes to the center of the left thigh, flex the foot. Arms come out to your sides, palms facing down. And then send the right foot all the way over to the left side, sitting your foot on the earth. Keep the shoulder blades grounded. Close your eyes and breathe deeply, deeply into the back body, into the hips and the thighs, relaxing the knees. Begin to bring it back to center. Release the right foot to the earth, hug the left knee into the chest. Bring the knee out to the side, left foot comes to the right thigh, flex the foot, creating that figure four position. Arms come out to your sides to a T, fingertips into the ground, grounding here. We'll send the left foot all the way over to the right side, standing your foot on the earth. Grounding both shoulder blades. Draw your gaze inward and find a deep, spacious breath. Relax the knees, relax the toes. Breathe into the hips. Inhale deeply and audibly. Strong breath into the nose and out to the nose. And you'll start to bring yourself back to center, releasing the left leg. Send the right leg out long, followed by the left. Arms to your sides, palms face up. If you're going to cover yourself with a blanket, stay low to the ground. Maybe you place a bolster or rolled up blanket under the knees or the thigh. Avoid lifting the head so you can keep your breath freely flowing. Long, slow inhalation, long, slow exhalation. And relax the toes. And the heels, and the ankles, your calves and your shins, knees, thighs, front and back, inside and outside, your hips, and the flash of your belly. Relax the ribs, the lungs, the chest, and all the tissues of your torso. Relax your shoulders, your biceps and elbows, forearms, wrists, and fingers out to the tips. Relax, settle, neck, and the jaw, cheek, and the space next to the nose, all the way up to the bridge and across the eyes and the eyebrow, the brow and the hair, and the scalp, all relax as you settle in this deep and nurturing space. Where you are once again fully merged and aware of that other self, that soul self. Allow them to guide you through this time of vision and relaxation. You may ask questions of them. Or simply sit in observation and allow them to show you things. And you may want to make plans to meet again. You may agree that they stay with you in your body for a time. You will know what is best. Start to bring your awareness back into your physical body. Press each fingertip into the earth. And then lift the palms up off the floor and extend out through each fingertip. Then tap your thumb to each fingertip 3 times. Begin to wiggle the toes and point and flex the feet. Send the feet from side to side. And rotate the ankles. As you rotate the ankles, begin to rotate the wrists. And send your head from side to side, from ear to ear, massaging the back of the skull, feeling that nice release and sensation. And then come to center and nod the head up and down. Just gently. And stand your feet on the earth, mat distance apart, rocking the knees from side to side. Waking yourself up just slightly. So you have the option here to go back into Shavasana. I had to bring you up out of that space a little bit so that you didn't stay there forever. But you have the option here to extend the legs out long and come back in or transition into sleep. Or you can move through the following sequence. Turning over onto your right side into the fetal position. This is a moment of gratitude, finding whatever it is that you're grateful for today or in this moment. And this is also the moment of transition where we embrace ourselves and recognize ourselves having shown up. This is a time to receive that love from yourself. And gratitude is the greatest armor we have in this life, allowing us to be vulnerable and strong at once, to express kindness without fear, to love without feeling weak. It is our love and our kindness and our gratitude that are our strength. So breathe into this beautiful moment and know that it both nourishes and protects you as you move forward throughout your days and weeks. When you're ready, press into your palm and bring yourself up to seated, finding a comfortable seat. And we close the circle together. If you're staying in Shavasana for an extended period of time, I ask that you honor this transition. So if it's waking up in the morning, moving gradually and slowly with gratitude, love, kindness. But we will all close the circle together, regardless of whether you're sitting or lying down, palms turn up or face forward. And you now receive through your palms a feeling of connection from the root that connects us all in the song that sings the universe. With our compassion, our empathy, our community, our support, all of the ways in which we are not alone, we feel and receive this energy through our palms and feel ourselves filled with this beautiful connection. See, hear, or feel people around you, the circle that is before you. We begin to send this energy from right to left, receiving through the right palm, giving through the left. Tapping into this endless flow of energy where nothing needs to be kept or stored. As we are full, we allow this flow to move through us. Sending out this energy to those who need it most. Flow is like prayer, a communication with the divine. We feel ourselves connected in all ways at this time. Draw your hands to your heart. Bow your head to your chest. Everything you need is always already inside of you. Thank you for showing up and practicing with me today, showing up for yourself. Always.